back, guys. Wow, this map is massive. Wow.
Do I have any fire ammo on me?
Oh shit. Got fire ammo yet? Oh, I can't. dude here.
Stuff for the stash.
There's a campfire around here. Somewhere. Okay. What is this? Scroll. These stained fingers. I wanted to go and check out. Let's go check out this. Let's go see what that is. I think this is the way to get off. So we've got to follow that part of the... I'm gonna cross that way, I think. Keep it off. Oh, now we're going the wrong way. So it's this way. Bro. These graphics are mad. Yeah, I can. Oh wow. Oh wow, I found a cave. Where does this lead? We shall find out. Wow. Oh, there's stuff down here. All those further down. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Ooh, what is this? Clean shine.
A gemstone. It's green like blaze, but it's hard and shiny. I wonder if merchants would be interested.
You have found a piece of green shine, a rare valuable resource hidden all over the world. Green shine can be used for upgrading certain weapons and outfits or trading. That's cool. don't think I can get them. Those are like really far down. I get this one here. Still more down there, but I don't think I can get them. There's a lot more down there. Oh, okay, so that was the exclamation mark. So it was a cave. Let's see if we can get up there. How do we get up there?
I think I can climb up this cliff. I wonder if there's anything interesting at the top.
Yep, there probably is. Where do I start the climb though? Yep, can I get a shot? Nice. That's it there.
Get this from my stash when I need it.
Now what? Oh, okay, so that... So that marks off the surfaces I can climb on. Gotta go this way.
This'll make a good die.
Climb
Old
up
Carja
there.
watchtower. I wonder what's inside.
Climb up here as well. Go there, there. So I think I'll go this way. Wow. Just look at this game, man. better be worth it.
I'll save this for a dyer. Okay, almost there.
Okay, let's find out what this is. Wait. Oh, drop a match. No! Oh my god. Get back up there. Oh my god. Can I just... Okay. No! I would say the parkouring needs a bit more like lock-on ability. Like just pull you towards the grabbable surfaces. Because like this. Okay.
Some kind of device. The metal reflects the sun. There's another watchtower on the other side of the valley. I wonder if it's got a lens at the top.
Where's the other watchtower? Up there.
Looks like some kind of lens. Guess I'll keep it for later. I can almost see the entire valley up here. Chain scrape. Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there. I'd be able to tinker with my other gear too. Bristlebacks must have got these Oseram. It's a dead machine. It must be a bristleback. Maybe Erend took it down? Ground soaked with acid. Did the bristlebacks do this? pictures there as I go.
Outlander approaching.
Is that the savior?
Wanna come in, Savior? Welcome to Chainscrape, Savior.
Open up, guys. Jor's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the Forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
Yeah, I heard. Machines, work stoppage.
Oh, those are just the latest malfunctions. Chainscrape's always been a few tools short of a kit. And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him,
Yeah.
but he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh,
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then I keep moving.
ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flame Hair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
I don't quite remember Petra from the old game, from the first game.
Well, this Olvan guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Don't you think I've forgotten?
I am most certainly so.
Ignoring
Watch as I walk.
Workbench is free if you need to tinker with that gear.
Okay, upgrades available too. Upgrade your weapons to improve their performance and unlock customizations like coil slots for new ammo types. Upgrade my weapons and upgrade my bow. So rank 1. So rank 1 upgrade. Added acid arrows. Should I? No. Just got a better bow to do that. Are there better bows, or do I just upgrade my? Or do I just get one weapon? I know there's different offers, that's for sure. Let's go pouches. Resource pouch. That's my medicine pouch. And squirrel meat for that. Let's upgrade this. An ammo type that deals acid damage is now available in your inventory. User focus will scan enemies to see if they're weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will pull up the corroding state.
work with a hammer in this state.
Once
Cool.
the state and enemy armor takes damage.
Till Alvin blows that whistle, no one's working.
Gangsters and hit them.
This should be useful. Now I... Shop looks closed.
Yep,
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop you.
She's a
I
keeper.
already used that.
And there's a letter with I wish you were fair.
What is this? This is your stash. You can find every settlement. So you can restock all of your ammo by holding. Oh, okay. So Supposed to upgrade for your boxes of weapons. Not our legacy.
I think I've...
How do I equip them? Inventory. So this is 100% charge speed, 100% to start damage, 100%. It's the same thing, just looks different. And my outfits. Recover health from using Star Strike. Medicine pouch +1. Medicine provides more healing. Also, medicine capacity. Cover concentration faster. Oh, I forgot I had that. So I'm gonna keep that on.
Had too much to drink. Brother! Is that a Nora?
I wrestled a snap mall once. Yes, I did. Don't pull that face off.
Figures we'd be talking. Oh, you're that Nora, aren't you?
Hammer and tongs. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
Well, step right.
I don't agree to the workout, it's so motion. Which I can't do. I can't speak to the motions.
Find this in my stash later.
I'm trying to speak to any of them. Wow, look at this.
Hey, Mildev. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Olvin didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grip. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Are Ulvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Ulvin discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals. No trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olvin or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless you can source me a temporary replacement?
What do you need?
For the ingredients, a few pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big handful of bitter leaf stems. That'll do. As for the griddle, a corrugated metal panel might suffice, until I can have a new one forged. You'd likely find one in a scrounger pile, if you follow the river to the northeast. Don't worry, I'll clean it first. You'll have no issue finding boars and bitter leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye.
I just use my
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Already got enough.
Got the wild meat, so I got the leaves. I'm gonna go to the site. Let's check that.
Bitter leaf? Just need to hunt for some wild meat and grab a metal panel from the scrounger pile.
You can fast travel between camps you have discovered without using a fast travel. There's campfire, right?
I'm drunk. You.
Nothing interesting. That's when we travel as far as better than sticking around a bunch of elders.
Sharp as ever.
Don't let Petra hear you say that. She'll hammer your head on your behind. We are on the same side here, Ovi. The bristlebacks threaten us all.
Oh, hey!
We all know it was the Cardinal that
Easy there, Red.
the valley, sent them straight through the gates of Barren Light.
That is preposterous. Why would we let dangerous machines into our own land?
You mean the land that honest Aldrum laborers work tirelessly with no say in its governance? The land that should be signed with Savior of Meridian.
Yes.
Come on over here.
You're back.
You wanted to speak to me?
Well, you know better than anyone it's a dangerous world out there, and not just against machines. Name's Oder. This here's my training pit. Best place to practice close combat this side of the Forbidden West. Say, I wonder who'd win in a fight. You, the Savior of Meridian, Champion of the East, or the Enduring, Master of the West.
Who?
The Enduring, a legendary Tenakth fighter, the Master of Masters. I've heard the Tanakh have training pits just like this one. It's how the warriors get so fierce, see? And only the very best from the pits get to train with the Enduring.
So, to find the Enduring, I should look for these training pits if I'm ever out that way?
You'll have to go far if you do. The Tanakh are split into 3 clans. 3 clans, 3 capitals, 3 training pits. My guess is you'd have to beat all of them if you want to train with the Enduring. If the Tanakh don't kill you on sight, that is. But that's a far spark in the wind. As for right now, I also offer challenges to test your fighting skill.
Who would I be fighting exactly? You?
Well, I know you're the savior and all, but you have to beat all the others first to challenge me. Rules are rules. We only use dual blades and practice arrows, mind. These drunken fools would run themselves through otherwise. You'll have to leave everything but your spear and practice arrows at the gate. But I'll look after your gear, not to worry. So, what do you say? Up for some training?
I might be.
That's what I like to hear.
Melee pit. Chain strip. Melee pits test your close quarter fighting skills against other human opponents, compete all challenges against ultimate master, but also affects your melee skills. Seeking tutorial. Challenges. You need to learn blockbuster in skill tree.
We are on the same side here, Oak. The bristle.
Let's go get this meat in the can and come back to Olo. Whatever it is. Where do I find wild meat from?
Send us to my stash.
I need 3 more wild meats. Oh, that's one there. I need to sneak up on them. Don't run away. You. Should be the wild meat taken care of.
There. That should be enough wild meat to mold it.
That's what I said. Oh, a legendary code. Get the bone. Oh, what is that?
Must have heard it.
Fire flying horn. Weakness against ice. Detachable. So it's weakness against ice. It's too weak now.
So the landscape. Scary rattlers.
That's the weak point of this thing.
I'll stash this away for later. Scroungers. Moldov said I could find a metal panel in one of their scrap piles. No metal panel. I'll check another scrap pile.
Why is there so many things here? How did you know that?
Cross ammo would work.
Shit.
Even that power cell could help. scrap piles for a metal panel. I think I have everything I need for Milda. Good thing, too. I could use a decent meal. I'm getting a strong cup.
Need to upgrade my pouches. Really need to upgrade my pouches. I'm getting hollows.
This will be in my stash when I need it.
Okay, so I got an upgrade point. Skills. So, reduce the visibility and movement while and increase damage dealt while in stealth. Includes weapons for the sharpshooter pro. Machine master, increase the effectiveness of overriding the machines and durability of damage dealt from overriding machines. Survivor, increase the effectiveness of healings and potions to gain benefits when in low health. So Hunter, Trapper, increase the effectiveness of food and traps. Let's go Warrior. Blast. First, let me see if I can get. I need for the challenges. First strike with an enemy with a melee attack to build up energy on the spear. Then when fully charged, tap R2. Tap R2 to turn as your target. Huh? Finally switch to the bow to shoot an energy beam. If you want the damage. That could be cool. R1, R2. R1, R2. So there's like combos here. What the hell is that? Range master. So it is more slowly engaging. Where's the jump one? Recover concentration faster. While aiming, press L2 to eat. I think I'd have the one where you're jumping so sometimes. How many? Holy shit, there's a lot of skills. Let me go with this seems cool. And then let's go with this, heal fast.
are. I happen to receive another visit from Olvin himself. He was pushy, but I stood my ground. And dare I say it, I even got my own back. Yes, I did.
I'm listening.
When I made his meal, I used 3 pinches of salt. Instead of 2.
Each journey begins with a single step, I guess. I think I have everything you asked for.
Then just as you have inspired me, let us see if I can return the favor. Time to cook.
Wow. Mildef, that was inspired.
Next time you want the best provisions, you know where to find me. Your next order of any dish will be on the house.
Thanks. And don't forget to stand up for yourself.
Funny you should say that. As it happens, I'm already cooking up my next portion of resistance. Hope to see you again.
And we level up. Would you like to see? So I could go for warrior. Because I need to upgrade this for the challenges. Base chops faster. Let's see this depletion time. I feel like I'm gonna use that a lot. Expensive house, sooner and critical states. Silent strike does more damage. Is there a whistle that I could get? I took movement. No, there is no whistle. Kinda sucks. It's a level 32 task. Food provides temporary benefits and skill boosts. Windows based issues and obsession without design. Bringing news to cook throughout the world.
Enjoy.
It might be a good idea to stock up on some food before I head back out. See what else.
Keep food in my inventory.
Back for that free meal? Go on, peruse my menu.
So can I stock this up or? How does he eat it here? Oh, okay, so I keep it. So where will I find it? In my inventory. Resources. Where do I find the food? Oh, there's a show. I'm guessing it could be here. I can use it.
You know what we need? Proper survey of the valley.
Did I get the breaker ability? No.
We are on the same side.
What do you want, Olvund? Some kind of payment?
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself. Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder, at your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, best get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
How noble of you.
Noble? Ha! Born with a hammer in hand, I was. Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The, burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osseram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
You ordered the work stoppage?
Indeed I did. We're laborers, not soldiers. Until the Carja clean up their mess and give us the fair deal we deserve, I'm not risking Osseram lives.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not my decree. It's on behalf of all the good Osseram laborers of this land who do all the back-breaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to this community, of course.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town. But with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
So, bristlebacks have run rampant in the dawn, but how did that? This is a level 7 quest. We are level 4. Let's do it.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Savior! Over here! Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvund's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Carja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you can get to the bottom of this, I can offer a considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvund up.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
What is this concession decree that Ulvund wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Upgrade my resource pouch. Bombs, I don't use bombs to be honest. I need more raccoon hide. Potion pouch, food pouch. Is there no medicine pouch? Okay, so this is considered as that, okay. I can't speak to the...
I didn't do nothing.
I can't speak to the guy.
Am I lost, or am I exactly where I'm meant? Glory of Main Street. Boredom. Nothing interesting happened lately. Never fear, my lady. You have found me.
Can't override that machine. caught on.
I'm so confused as to how I get up this. There's clearly a way up, but how? So here, down there. The only way is to this, and can't get in there. Might jump up there. Doesn't release that.
Spot it. Gotta move.
Let's keep moving to the actual mission. I've wasted a lot of time.
Looks like some sort of quarry. I can grab this from my stash later.
Picked the wrong table site.
This is something completely different. Start tower.
An image from the old world. Looks like some kind of building in front of sheer cliffs. The image is incomplete. But maybe if I line it up exactly with where it was taken, my focus can fill in the rest.
Exactly where it was taken.
This doesn't look right. Better try another spot.
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
And it's full of bristlebacks. cauldrons before. I wonder if there are any out here.
Wait, what? How did I die?
I could still use a hand freeing my friend.
Let's do it.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Vaudice's delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going. You know where I can find Erend?
Captain went chasing after more bristlebacks further west.
Just follow the sound of cursing and you'll find them. Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Voice small clumps to confuse nearby enemies.
It's a ruin from the old world. I could find something interesting inside. Okay, what do we have in here? Old world relic. How do I get in there to get it? Looks like this door needs some kind of key module. Maybe there's one in the ruin?
Wait, key module.
Great. This should be useful. That's not gonna budge from here. What's this data say? There's a code for the locked door in this data. But I still need to find a key module. I can get it from my stash later.
Why would you jump there?
Okay, gotta find a key for the door. There's more of the ruin down here. Where to now? Well, I can't reach the ledge above now. Guess I'll have to find another way up. There. A little more light down here. Down it goes. Okay. Now where does this lead?
So what the hell was that for? Oh, there's a key.
The key module. Okay, let's see if this key fits. There. Looks like this needs a code too. I think some of the data I picked up might help.
Wait, I didn't see the code. Zero Dawn agreement. Which one was it? This? This. Any of them have a code. Your code is at hashtag and exclamation mark. So at is 2 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 7, 1, 2, 3, 7.
Oh, that's not it.
That's not it. That is 2, 3.
Nope. I don't think so. Well, that didn't work.
How is that not it? Thank you for reaching your record access to Intersafe Security Compound. This code is generated as the instruction was. Sorry for the inconvenience, but our system software has been working for purposes. 1750. 175.
Well, that's not it.
170.
I'm in. What is this thing? Guess I'll figure out what to do with it later.
Okay, so let's get this. Hunter bow. Fires a high arching arrow or volley arrows shooting at enemies. Aim with L2. Press on. Probably never gonna use that. Hold up Valor faster. What's Valor? That is Valor. Activate your weapon's Valor search by operating the weapon. By opening the weapon in R1 and tapping R1 for a unique powerful search. Increase your stamina limit. Increase your weapon stamina limit. To use a weapon technique, aim with L2 and fire with R1. Uses damage. Has find where the image was taken by using your focus, line up the image of the wall.
I think I'm back in range of the vista point. I could try to find where the image was taken.
How did I find out where this image was taken?
My pack's full, but my stash has room. Okay, let's try this again. That building looks like it's in front of some sheer cliffs.
Building in front of cliffs. It's gotta be this, right?
And it's full of bristlebacks. Looks like the building in the image might have been near a river. Think there used to be a bridge nearby? Nope. I should find another spot.
I'm so confused as to where this is. It should be close to this, right? Why does that sound like a boss?
Hey girl, stay back. It's too dangerous.
I think I'm out of range at the vista point. I gotta try again. Javad said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry. I should see if there's anything in the back of the valley. Dead bristleback by the falls. Gonna check it out. It's strange. Once it would have been tampered with. Almost like an override. Looks like it died on impact. Maybe it charged off the cliff up there? I better keep following the trail up. Of mine. And a lot of broken trees. It's like a stampede went through. Is this where the bristlebacks came from? But how? Unless this cave leads out of the Daunt. Okay, let's see where this leads. Only one money. Let's into my stash. old cart tracks collapsed. It looks recent. Guess I'm not going that way. There's smoke from deeper in the mine. An explosion? Couldn't shoot that. These close. These bristlebags. So they did come through here. They must have gotten trapped. I'm gonna have to take them out before I can look around. Take a look at where the smoke's coming from. Pretty far back. There's a lot of blaze down there. There's enough blaze here to blast a mountain open. And there's a note on one of the barrels. Stash this away for later. This addressed to Overend. This mine was supposed to be shut down. They must have gotten greedy. Kept blasting deeper into the mountain. I should let Javad know what I found. Oldman was secretly blasting in the mine, trying to squeeze it for all it's worth. Until Bristleback stampeded through. Maybe the explosions blew a way open? And from where? Hold on to this for later.
He died, bro. I will eat the no one.
Send this to my stash.
Stay back, you'll get killed. Get out of there. You picked the wrong day for sightseeing. Ain't safe in there. Machines will kill you.
I think I'm back in range of the Vista Point. I could try to find where the image was taken. Stop looking already.
Eyes up here, sister!
What is that?
Hey, it's a Tanakh game.
Change your mind about
Any
that
try?
rule?
Mash strike.
Come to revel in some strike, sister? Let me set the board.
I was just passing by.
First timer, huh? Don't worry about it. I'll go easy on you. You got any pieces?
No.
Well, aren't you in luck then? I got an extra set. A Tanakh original straight out of the Forbidden West. Sit. I'll run you through it in a hot spark. I'll give you something special if you win at all my boards, too. All right, let's start off simple. The Tanakh like to say that Machine Strike is a game of pure strategy. We each get a set of pieces. Each piece represents a kind of machine, and each machine is worth a different number of victory points. And to win the game, you'll need to gain 7 victory points by destroying the opponent's machines. It can be tricky remembering the details of every machine, so we use these notes to keep track of them. You see that number on the top right corner? That there's how many victory points you'll get for destroying that machine. Notes also tell you how far a piece can move, how powerful their attacks are, the distance they can strike from, and of course, their health. Okay, that's enough for now. Let's just play. I'll explain the rest as we go. I own the board, so I get to choose who goes first. Since this is your first time, I'll let you go. Usually you get to choose which pieces to set on the board, but this will do for now. Pick up that machine piece to your right, and move it forward. And remember, each machine can take a look at your notes if you need a reminder. Easy enough, huh? Now, you get to move 2 machines each round, so go ahead and pick a second machine. Perfect. There's not much else to do for now, so just end your turn. We're forging onwards. Let me move my pieces here. And we're back to you. This time, why don't you try attacking one of my pieces? Try with that machine on your right first. Now move the piece. When performing an attack, you'll be testing your machine's combat power against the opponent's. A machine's combat power is a combination of the terrain your machine is standing on and its own attack power. This board only has grassland terrain, which has no effect on a machine's combat power. And your current machine has 2 points of attack power. So in total, your machine's combat power equals 2 points. Since my machine isn't the one attacking, it has 0 points of attack power. And just like your machine, it's not affected by grassland terrain. So right now, the difference in combat power between the 2 machines is 2 points. This means, did you get all? Knew you were a smart one. Finish up. Not pulling any punches, huh? Now grab that second machine of yours. See how your machine can't move close enough to attack? You can make your machine sprint. That lets it move 1 space further. Try it out. Downside to sprinting is that your machine can no longer attack. Now some players like to take a risk and overcharge their machine in cases like this. Overcharging lets you attack after a sprint, but it will damage your machine's health by 2 points. So use at your own discretion. Let's try. That's about it for your turn then. Now, I'll let you in on a neat trick. That machine of yours, the one closest to me, grab a hold of it. Same as in the wilds, machines have both armored points and weak points. You can see them marked on the pieces. Blue shows where their armor is thickest. Hit them there and you'll do some damage, but not a lot. Now, red shows the machine's weak points. Hit those and you'll deal a mighty blow. Here, let me show you. Rotate that piece so your machine faces mine. Now let that machine have it. Off the board she goes, and there's your first victory points. You don't have 7 of them yet, so let's keep going. Your machine attacked mine, but hasn't moved yet. Go ahead and move downwards towards my remaining piece. You've already attacked a machine and moved your piece. But if you overcharge your machine, you can attack a second time. And by the look of it, you'd be sacrificing your piece to defeat mine. But sometimes, overcharge your machine to attack mine a second time. Ain't that a thrill? Now, because your machine was knocked out at the same time as mine, we both get the victory points our machines are worth. Good news is, since you're the one attacking, you're gonna receive your victory points before I do. Which means you can reach the coveted 7 victory points first. That's why sometimes losing a piece can be the best way to end a game in your favor. Now, you'll notice you didn't get quite up to 7 victory points this time, but you did destroy. That means you're the winner. That wasn't so hard, was it? Just remember to always check for the best terrain to attack from. You'd be surprised the advantage you can gain over an opponent like that. I know it saved my behind in a game or two.
I'll try and remember that.
Oh, before I forget, these are all my spare pieces. I want the Savior of Meridian to have them. It's a small set to be sure, but it should be enough to get you in on any strike games you find out there. You might even fancy looking out for them strike carvers. They've got all kinds of unique pieces that can turn a game in your favor, though they'll need the right materials to craft you one. Or you might find them in the wilds if you're lucky. I know I've lost my fair share of pieces after a night of machine hunting or brew hopping. No need to thank me. Always a pleasure to help out new strike players. Now, if you feel like playing a real game, I've got plenty of other boards. I could even teach you a few more tricks if you're up for it.
Thanks. I'll think about it.
I'll see you later, Aloy.
Savior, what news do you bring?
Picked up the bristleback trail by the quarry. Looks like they stampeded out of a mine at the back of the valley.
The mine? How could a herd of bristlebacks come from there?
I'm not sure, but Ulvin's workers were using explosives to tap the tunnels inside.
For the love of Dawn, I told him it wasn't worth the risk. Those tunnels, they run for miles underground, even beyond the Daunt. No, you don't think...
That Ulvin's blasting opened up a passage from the other side?
Perhaps. Yes, perhaps. If this is true, we need confirmation. An inquiry. So thorough, so irrefutable, endorsed by the Savior.
All right, I'll keep looking. How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
I need to go.
Of course.
If I'm gonna find out where the bristlebacks came from, I need to head further west. Another reason to get the embassy going? Find this in my stash later. Is that a tripwire? Where are you off to? whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while to kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwires.
It's about to get loud.
Just like I thought. Hey, fine! Kill him however you want! Fire's better, though!
That's the last one.
Thank the Forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy. Machine hunting's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give things proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chainscrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chainscrape?
Well, like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got in all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Aaron headed south. I should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Truck browsers allow you to place various types of files. Tap R2 or name it. Enemies that trigger a tripwire will receive shock damage and shock cooldown. One icon is
That's from my stash when I need it. Tracks. Maybe Aaron's and the Vanguard's. These bristlebacks are everywhere. Sounds like someone's putting up.
Another one down! Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Aaron!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Turn into scrap, Aloy.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
that way. Ah! God.
I might trade for something good.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. Oh, I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great. I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's not so great. But hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Ah, that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studius Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, when you took off, you left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the Forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
Looks like the Osram decided to put up a fight. One less machine. Incoming. Another one down. One less machine. Another one down. There. Corey's safe.
Stranger, come on over here. We gotta talk.
I'll save the extra stock for later.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chainscrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Daunt before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chainscrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. Voorhees, too. Then maybe this embassy can finally happen. I could look around with my focus, try to match the Vista Point image.
welcome.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to Barren Light. Okay, steady my breath. Think about what's next.
What did your sister think of her gift?
I just remembered. I need to... How goes it, Hammerhead?
Still here, I see.
If Chainscrape is on Karja land, shouldn't a Karja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Karja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from Barren Light without losing a few screws.
So you have no real authority then? People only follow you because you say so. Loudly.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chainscrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable to its success.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh, there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. Shouldn't take more than a day. Or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
Ah, I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Yay.
And Ulvin has agreed to personally pay every worker their lost wages.
Yeah!
That's more like it!
Yeah!
Woo!
Ha-ha!
Yeah! Yeah!
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do. Well, the Chainscrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Brought out only the good stuff for you, Red. Seeing as you got that whistle blowing.
Hey, I've been waiting to get my lucky hammer fixed for days.
You haven't done anything useful like getting rid of any bristlebacks, though, have you? Take your time. I promise you won't be disappointed.
Okay, I'm getting new bow, sharp bow. Fire, also separate one for fire. Let's see if we get the sharp bow. Don't need that. What's safe to sell? I did all see stuff first.
Come back anytime.
Now can I get this fixed?
I can fix your tools. Afraid there's no fixing you.
Outfits, armor.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
I'm off to Barren Light, buddies. Like Aloy said, Captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
Well, now that that's done, the embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence, Hades, maybe even a Gaia backup.
Deal more ranged impact damage when installed. Deal more damage with tear off when installed.
I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the lights now first. And maybe take Petrap on that drink.
Change your mind about that brew?
No.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
Ha! There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Well, things aren't as bad since you got this place running again. But we still got Olvin grating the gears about his concession decree. If you don't put that down, I'll come over there and show you how that game ends. Anyway, right now, I'm just worried about those refugees out from Sunfall. To come all this way enduring Forge knows what.
Shadow Carja refugees. What are they doing in the Daunt?
Looking for a new home, I gather. They're camped out by an old trailhead, southwest of here. And therein lies the problem. A Stormbird crashed up on the cliffs last week, and Talon Cleanbrokers had his eye on the salvage ever since. But the refugees have barred entrance. Mustn't interrupt their sun-scorched ritual. Something about finding a twilight path.
Huh. I never heard them talk about that before.
Yeah, well, these particular Shadow Karja are an odd bunch, but overall they're peaceful folk. Not that it matters to Tolland. He'll crack some heads to get to that salvage. Maybe you could swing by, convince him to set up camp somewhere else?
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt.
You're a pig. Blasted things, those bristlebacks. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But bless the bellows, you cleared them out and got this place working again. That put a dent in Ulvin's plans. Now, if only there was some way to smash them all together and run them out of town.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvin?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvin has taken to blaming the Karja for them. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
About that, I think the bristlebacks came out of Ulvin's old mine.
Now there's a spark that could light a fire. Can you prove it?
I'm working on it.
By the forge. Grab my ear if you nail it down.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back. But realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
What else can you tell me about the Shadow Karja refugees?
Well, they don't call themselves Shadow Karja for one. At least, not anymore. They're some other brand of sun-crazed. But whatever side of the sun they're on, they're peaceful through and through. Don't seem to want for nothing except a place to live, pray, and just enough food to keep from starving.
So they're just camped outside by a trail, blocking entry to a wrecked Stormbird, waiting for... what, exactly?
Don't rightly know, but I'll tell you this. Should they ever wise up and salvage it, a Stormbird heart is worth a lot. And if they get there first, then by Ostrom law, it's theirs. Not that Tolan Cleanbroker's ever lost sleep over any law-breaking.
Well, if I'm up that way, I'll talk to the refugees. Try to convince them to move.
Much appreciated. They have it rough. Don't need Tolan making it rougher.
This Tolan guy might still be in Chainscrape. I could have a word with him first.
That's you. The machine hunter that bailed out the Karja.
Never heard it put that way before.
What do you want?
Heard you've been hassling refugees up by the cliffs.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong. There's salvage up there. A Stormbird. Nailed it myself with the harpoon here in town. Not an easy shot if I do say so myself. It clipped its wing, and it crashed into the old tower up there. Killed it quick. Yeah, so if anyone's hassling anyone, it's the Shadow Carja filth that's blocking the way up to my claim.
And you're ready to crack some skulls to get to it?
No need. It's a raggedy bunch. Probably all starved before I have to lift a finger.
We'll see about that.
Oh yeah, we will, won't we? Now shop's closed to Carja lovers. On your blasted way.
Ignoring me again?
Alright guys, I think I'm gonna end it there for now. I'm super hungry. I'm gonna go eat.
I could get around faster if I find a charger to override.
Maybe around 11 o'clock tonight. So see you guys